We're more than halfway through version 5.6 Phase 2, and with the version 5.7 special program unveiling every major detail about the upcoming patch, the big question on everyone's mind remains unchanged. How many pulls can you realistically earn in patch 5.7? Whether you're holding out for SKIRK's debut, finally eyeing Mavuika, or just stacking Primogems for a future dream banner, this video has you covered. We're breaking down every reliable, completely free-to-play Primogem source throughout version 5.7. No excessive grinding, no burnout required. This is all about what a regular, casual player can reasonably expect to earn without dedicating several hours each day. But before we dive in, want a cheaper way to top up your Genshin account? LDShop is a trusted top-up platform offering discounts starting at 15% off. Topping up is quick and secure. Just choose your server, enter your game ID, and your Genesis crystals arrive in minutes. You can compare LDShop's prices to the in-game store. 6,480 Genesis crystals cost $75 instead of $99. And right now, if you use my link, you'll get a 15% off coupon and an extra 5% off, saving up to $50. You'll also get the first-time double crystal bonus, just like in-game. Spend over $80 to unlock VIP status, which rewards you with a free Welkin Moon. Check the link in the description or pinned comment to start saving big with LDShop. Fast, safe, and reliable. Now, let's get into the realistic, grounded breakdown of your potential Primogem income, starting with the most consistent source, daily commissions. Version 5.7 runs from June 18th to July 30th, giving you a 42-day window. At 60 Primogems per day, completing daily commissions alone earns you 2,520 Primogems throughout the patch. While it might not be the flashiest method, its reliability is unmatched, and for those saving up for a big banner, consistent rewards like this are the foundation of your stash. It's the kind of slow, passive farming that sneaks up on you until you suddenly realize you're a 10-pull richer. You'll also receive 600 Primogems from the standard maintenance compensation when servers go down for the update, a nice guaranteed chunk. Now, let's move on to quests. Version 5.7 brings with it a continuation of the main Archon quest, and the long-awaited return of Dainsleif finally takes center stage. But that's not all. SKIRK's story quest also becomes available, offering players a deeper dive into her mysterious backstory and combat philosophy. All of these combined will reward you with roughly 340 Primogems. And to be honest, for those who care deeply about Genshin's world building, this is one of those updates where the story is the main event, and the Primogems just feel like icing on the cake. Paimon's bargains refresh on July 1st, and if you've saved up star glitter from previous pulls, this is your chance to trade in for up to 5 intertwined fates. Since each fate is worth 160 Primogems, that's another 800 Primogems if you max it out. It's a fantastic way to stretch your resources, especially for free-to-play players or light spenders who've picked up some extra star glitter from past duplicates or constellation pulls. Don't overlook this one. It can make a huge difference when you're close to pity. Then there's the Imaginarium Theater, which resets on July 1st and remains one of the most rewarding, though sometimes challenging, activities. If you manage to complete all acts, you can earn up to 800 Primogems. But even if you don't go all the way, hitting up to Act 8 still bags you a solid 620 Primogems. That's a respectable sum for a modest time investment, especially since it spices up your gameplay loop with something fresh. Spiral Abyss remains a staple for Primogem farming. This patch includes one reset on July 16th. Clearing all 12 floors with 36 stars yields 800 Primogems. But realistically, most players earn around 600 depending on their team comps and overall investment. If you're skilled and have a well-built roster, you could go higher. If you avoid Abyss, adjust your expectations accordingly. We also get the usual character trial domains. Each trial gives you 20 Primogems, and with 4 trial characters expected, that's another quick 80 Primogems. It may seem small, but these little bonuses add up, and sometimes they're what push you over the line to a 10-pull. Don't forget about the HoYoLab Daily Check-In. It's one of those super low-effort sources of income that's easy to ignore but delivers an extra 80 Primogems across the full patch duration. Logging in daily through the browser or app and claiming the rewards takes less than a minute. Set a reminder and never miss these freebies. Now, onto the real meat of any patch's Primogem earnings, events. The flagship event this time is Battle of Imagined Arrays, running from June 20th to July 7th. Taking place in Sumeru, this event has you helping academia researchers in a game-based investigation. Players can choose one of two unique routes: traces in the Whispering Forest or trek through the Rasping Desert. If you complete all objectives, you'll earn around 970 Primogems, a free copy of 4-star character setos, a crown of insight, and more. It's a bit of an adventure event, and the Primogems make it well worth your time. Next are two smaller events: Reminiscent Regimen Frenzy starting on July 14th, and Fearsome Ferocious Firepower arriving on July 21st. Each offers 420 Primogems along with other useful resources like Hero's Wit, Mystic Enhancement, and Weapon Ascension materials. Even if you're a casual player, these events are designed to be accessible without too much time investment. We're also getting a rerun event called the Traveler's Tales, Gilded Chapter. It's a light, lore-rich activity where you visit your companions across regions and listen to their stories. Characters are marked on your map for convenience, and completing this earns you another 120 Primogems. A cozy event, but still rewarding. Another highlight in 5.7 is the introduction of the permanent event, Stygian Onslaught. We've covered this in detail in previous videos, but here's a quick recap. You don't need to complete every stage to get rewards. Just finishing the first 3 difficulty levels will net you 450 Primogems. A permanent addition to Genshin's content lineup, this one's a nice source of guaranteed Primogems even beyond 5.7. Of course, we can't forget about the version 5.8 livestream. These typically drop 3 redeem codes worth 100 Primogems each for a total of 300 Primogems. Just make sure to grab them quickly, as they expire fast. In addition, there are always a couple of web events during the patch that give you around 200 more Primogems. And toward the end of the version, we usually get a final redeem code worth 60 Primogems, a one-time bonus, but a valuable one nonetheless. Following Genshin's social channels or reliable news sources will help ensure you don't miss these. When we add everything up, from commissions, event rewards, theater and abyss completions, trials, daily check-ins, and redeem codes, you're looking at an estimated total of around 8,580 Primogems, which translates to roughly 54 wishes. That's a decent haul, but if you're hoping to secure a guaranteed 5-star from scratch, it's not quite enough without some luck on your side. However, if you're subscribed to the Welkin Moon, things get much more comfortable. With Welkin granting 90 Primogems daily, that's an extra 3,780 Primogems over 42 days. Add that to the free-to-play earnings, and you're now sitting at approximately 12,360 Primogems, or around 78 wishes. That's a much safer buffer for chasing limited characters, though still shy of the full 90 pull guarantee. Before you lock in where to spend your hard-earned wishes, here's a crucial heads-up. Version 5.8 and everything that comes after is looking absolutely stacked. We've covered all the details in previous videos, but here's a quick refresher. Ineva, a mysterious new 5-star character, is set to debut in 5.8. Then in version 6.0, we're looking at the release of a new cryo male character, along with a rumored dendro female high priest with elf-like ears. Things heat up in 6.1 with Durin finally becoming playable. Then in 6.2, we're expecting the long-rumored arrival of Columbina. Beyond that, the 6.x cycle is filled with speculation around some major names, including Nodcry's top strategist, a Geo-aligned Celestia officer, the long-anticipated arrival of Varka and Dainsleif, and even a potential playable version of Tor. It's a loaded pipeline of powerful and lore-rich characters that's definitely giving players a reason to save. So, do you go all in for SKIRK or Mavuika now? Or do you hoard everything for future madness in 6.x? The best advice I can give is this. Pull for the characters you genuinely enjoy. The meta will always change. New buffs, nerfs, reactions, and gear will keep the landscape shifting. But if you love a character's design, lore, or gameplay, that connection is worth more than any spreadsheet stat. Play for fun, not just for numbers. Let me know in the comments, how many Primogems have you saved up? Are you pulling in 5.7? Or holding out for the future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to stay ahead of all upcoming codes, events, and Genshin news. And if you're topping up, be sure to check out LDShop for some amazing discounts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
All right, now we're talking.